What's happening, bass players? Today I'm going to talk about 3 simple tips. It's going to help anybody out. Tip 1, don't lock your fingers when you play. Don't lock your fingers up like this. You want to keep them curled. Nice and curled. Anybody who's ever gotten hit in the knees, when your knees are locked, it hurts. If your knees are bent, something runs into you, somebody kicks you, say a dog runs into you, happens to me all the time, I work at a dog park, it's not going to hurt nearly as bad. So don't lock your joints. It's not good for you. It'll cause problems in your hands, lock. It slows you down because they lock up, and over time they have this real bad. So just keep your fingers bent when you play, right? Tip 2, when you play right on top of the fret. Not in the middle, not in between, but right on top of the fret. Okay? Not so much that it's going to do that, but right on top of the fret. Right on top of the fret. If you look with your own eyes, can't show you with this camera, it's terrible, but if you look with your own eyes really, 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 really close, you can see that you can actually bend the string in between the frets. And you can actually get in a really good tuner. Check it out. See how much in tune you actually are playing right in the middle, right on top of the fret. And it's playing right in the middle. Also, it's really good for your accuracy. And it's just overall a good habit to practice. Tip number 3. Try to find things to practice when you don't have your bass. If you know what notes are in chords, try to think about what notes are in what chords when you don't have your instrument. When you're doing something, standing in line, being bored, in other words, when you just don't have your instrument, you're bored. Try to think of something that you can do musically, kind of by yourself. Play with your hands. There's all sorts of little games that you can play with your hands. Try to, like this one where you put one finger over the other, one at a time, and then try to do 2 at the same time, in different orders, and try to mix it up like that. That's fun, yeah. Or if you have a table, put your palms straight up, and try to lift your hands without lifting your. It's kind of weird because I'm not in a very good position, but try to raise your hands without moving any of your other fingers. For example, don't go like that. Don't let that finger move at all. Keep them all flat. Yeah. It's a good way to practice when you don't have your instrument. Keep you fresh for when you do have your instrument, make you that much better. And it really helps out if you're in a bored situation, doing something you hate, waiting for something. Yeah. So yeah, that was a good tip. That was tip number 3. Tip number 4, subscribe to my page up here, and leave any questions, comments, or suggestions for new lessons in the section below. That's all the time I have for today. Until next time, ciao.